Hi guys, welcome back. I am in the city-state of Corinth. Currently I'm standing on the statue of Poseidon. He is one of the gods that's worshipped here in this city-state. A few reasons why he's actually being worshipped is, one, it's located on the water. Most city-states that are located on the water worship Poseidon because they believe that if they did worship Poseidon, they would have safe travels in the water. And we know that Greeks traveled mostly by sea. Another reason is this city-state had a very strong navy. So they were always traveling out on sea, and they participated in many different wars, both in the Persian and Peloponnesian wars. Another reason why Poseidon was worshipped is Poseidon is not only the god of the sea, he's also supposed to be responsible for earthquakes. And in the, I believe it was 77 BCE, there was a really terrible earthquake that happened in the city-state of Corinth and destroyed most of the city-state. So that's another reason why they worship Poseidon, to avoid something like that from happening. To give you a background on the city-state and its geography, we're located on the isthmus of the Peloponnesian Peninsula. So to put in perspective for you, I'm located up here where this little yellow arrow is. So this right here is our Peloponnesian Peninsula, and it connects to the mainland of Greece. So this right here is the mainland of Greece. It is located about halfway through Sparta, between Sparta and Athens. Let's go back into our view. So you see that it is located on the water. I'm gonna jump down and go through a little tour for you. I have my little unicorn here spinning around. Here we go. So this city-state has a few different achievements that it's known for. One of those achievements, like I said, is its extremely strong navy. The other big achievement is it is known for its pottery. So you'll notice all of the stands, or most of the stands that you see as I ride through these different workshops, they're all, or most of them, are making pottery. So Corinthian pottery was considered to be one of like the biggest trade items in this city-state. Another major achievement for them was they actually created their own money as well. So they have Corinthian coins, and they are also known for their bronzeware and stoneware. So they would create things out of bronze and sell them and trade them, and create things out of stone and sell them and trade them. But probably their biggest trade item is going to be their pottery. There's some other gods that there are worshipped in the city of Corinth. One of them is Hera, and this right, oh, that's not it. There is a statue of Hera around here. Let me go back this way. I think she's over here. Another Greek god that is worshipped in the city-state is Apollo. So here is the statue of Hera. We're gonna actually go over to, so right here I'm in my agora, right, my marketplace that leads into my government buildings, right? So this is all the agora. So this is where my government buildings are. And the city-state of Corinth had an oligarchy as its type of government. So they had a council of about 80 aristocrats that oversaw and ran the city-state. This is the Acropolis up here. We're going to go to that temple. That temple is dedicated to Apollo. So as you can see, it's a little bit different from like Athens. It's not on a big, huge hill, but you will notice that the temples are still elevated up above the rest of the buildings and houses. So let's go back to the agora. So the agora, that area of trade and commerce and government, right? So you'll see a lot of like little market shop stands, and then you'll also see your nicer government buildings down here. So we'll go down this way. So I'm traveling through the agora. Over here you'll run into some housing, and I want to get up there to the temple. I think I can go around this way. Oh, I go running into people again. So up here. So this temple is dedicated to another god that's worshipped in this city-state, which is Apollo. So this is the temple of Apollo. And I'm gonna get down. And actually we can go inside. And just like how we saw before in the other virtual tour where they saw the statue of Athena and the statue of Zeus, this temple also has a statue dedicated to Apollo. And you'll notice you have the same type of like tiling and painting and decorations. You have some olive branches, or maybe that's not olive branches. Nope, those are just flowers. And then you have some like different sacrifices and things that are being offered to him. Oh, look, you can see there's multiple lyres, right? So there's a lyre there, there's a lyre there, and those are given to him, right? Because that's his symbol. Okay, let's go back out this way. So I think I've covered most of the big things I want you to know about this city-state. Another big thing to know is this city-state was also other resources that they had where they had a lot of fertile plains. So let me just go to a bird's eye view. It's hard to see in the video game, but if we go around this way, there's a theater, but there's also on that side, let's see if we can quickly just fly over there. There's a lot of flat land that can be used to grow crops. So if you go over this way, there's a lot of flat land around the perimeter that leads to like at the base of these mountains. So it's not as accurate as what it would have been like in real life, but you can see there's some animals like grazing. It was known to have some very fertile, flat soil and plains where they could grow crops. So Demeter was another goddess that they worshipped here because she brought, if you worshipped her, it was thought to bring, crops for their city-state. As for their allies, this city-state remained an ally to Sparta for most of its history during ancient times. It did switch over to Athens' side during the end of the Peloponnesian Wars, but for a majority of it, it was ruled by an association with Sparta. Its rival is Argos. So the city-state Argos was its closest rival. And once again, it's known for being a center of trade because I am on the water. I do have a lot of trade, especially pottery. It's known for its strong naval fleet, and it did participate in multiple wars. So it was a strong military ally to have for Sparta. And yeah, that is the city of Corinth.